can't just draw it. Okay, it's tricky because you can't just play. I thought you exchange queens then move up, but you can't for as long as the bishop is here. It doesn't work. So black has to try perpetual checks through and through. And black is oh, but that's just losing. I think this exchange is just losing immediately because this is a right square. You can't force, and this is just losing. Then just push the pawn, make a queen. You can't push the pawn. That would have been a stalemate. Okay. Yeah. So that's winning for FM Maleko Nihil from Syria, and Q Magico, whose country is not known, has just lost that game. Okay, fair enough. Let's go back, see if there's any other game that is running. And at this juncture, I think we have all players will be playing. Is it 9 games or it's 11? It's 11 games actually. It's 11 round Swiss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that will be the last round. And currently, Andy is leading. Well, 8 out of 8 for Lakshon Samba, FM Banelevich from SA, Lakshon Samba, not country not known, Mabamir from Egypt, Algeria, Nana Kup. Such a hard name. Nana Okpati. I have no clue what that is. All right, let's see a game between. Let's look for a person. Let's just see who's playing. Oh, that's the last round. Let's see. South African Wolf. Let's look for Dapsy from Nigeria, the real guy. And we can see the game is playing right now. This is Dapsy, and he's playing the real guy. Let's have a look at it, see what it started. I am Dapsy. Nigerians are really strong, thoroughly underrated as well. And Dapsy plays e4, c5 knight. So yeah, this conservative d3 move, the closed Sicilian, is an option. A bit dubious sometimes, to be honest, but it's a solid opening. Just that in high levels, then black has no issues at all. Yeah, sorry, my little girl has. Yes, so this is a common way to tackle this bishop. And since the knight is already sitting on d2, I'm not sure how important the usual plan of b5 and b4 is, but it's still probably what black will go for. Castles. Okay, so this already I'm not sure is a good move because essentially part of the plan we're looking at involves having this pawn move to f4, but maybe it's there's a different plan to it. It's I am Dapsy playing, so we can trust. Okay, and then the b5 plan that was just referring to actually runs. Okay, and this is already a little bit tricky. I think black gets a lot of space on the queen side, and that's such an interesting move. That is quite a move, but I'm wondering, pick bishop here, attacking the queen and the knight. Queen picks the pawn, picks my queen, picks back. Okay, so that doesn't work. What I mean is pick bishop out, queen picks on c2, bishop picks, queen picks here, picks, then bishop picks, and white is just a pawn down. So that doesn't work. But now this becomes a thorn. Okay. The good thing is that if you push, then whichever pawn you push, the other pawn closes that position. So it's not clear that this has been useful for black. And now there'll only be activity on the queen side. So in this position, for example, then you just make the move. And in fact, this move is probably worse because after b4, and this pawn needs protection for a long time, and it's hard to protect by pieces. That's the idea. Then the c4 pawn, square is weak. Wow, what a move. Okay. All right, let's see. So essentially, Black is arguing that these pawns are threatening enough and worth a piece, and he may just be right. I think there's even the possibility of knocking this off for a second piece and then pushing these three connected pass pawns, and White may end up having to give a rook for it. And that would be quite something. Okay. So bishop d7 is what I'm expecting. Then the other rook comes in, maybe here or here, and this knight is coming to d5. Yeah, how can it go? Okay, fair enough. That's beautiful. Defending the pawn on c3, and then now knight c4, but knight c4 will just be picked off. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, so the challenge is that it's hard to attack this pawn a second time. Whoa, and that just loses a material right there. So I think this the move here c3 wasn't sorry b well a4 wasn't really good because it allowed the closure of this position, and that allows now white to continue unhindered on the king side. So that was probably not a very good move by the real guy. I think the plan looks promising, but the execution isn't proper. And maybe the real thing to have tried perhaps was to see if this knight could come to this square and then you pick on. But this is just bad because the queen is coming in. And you really can't stop this checkmate, I think. I think this is just checkmate, no? Yeah, it's just checkmate, okay. So let's close that. Let's look at the analysis board for this game and just see what could have happened a few moves ago, whether there was any hope. So here already it's too late. And in fact, the sacrifice itself is wrong. But perhaps the move to check whether it's right or wrong is this move. Yes, so this is the move. This is the losing move. That's what I thought. And the engine bar is just coming, giving white a big advantage immediately. Instead of that, then maybe just to play the move bishop c5, bishop a6, sorry. So that's pretty much it for that. Let's close that game. Have a look at another game that's running. Tactinos. Tactinos is also a pretty strong Tactinos. Who is it from Zambia? I need to know who this is. I can't quite, but 6 out of 10. Rating today is 2567. So really one of the stronger players, and he has probably could be winning this. So we have no, how do you call this? This is amazing. Looks done seamlessly. Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, this b5 pawn sacrifice is really well known, and those who know how to play effectively against it are able to do magic. All right. The Benoni, I'm looking for the name Benoni for a long time and I'm not getting that. Okay, let's look for another strong. Odirovsky is the person I was looking for actually, also with 6. And he seems to have lost the last game. And Odirovsky, again, one of the strong African players. And international master Odirovsky. I'm just trying to see how he lost this because it's only 4 moves. The Harlequin. I don't understand why people play this move. That was it. So he pre-moved d6 and c4 is the wrong move because I think this is a move, but maybe I'm mistaken. Is it? This is played. The computer will not understand this fully, to be honest, but I think this is a correct move, not mistaken. So the Roski just lost because he pre-moved d6 and d6 was, and he lost the knight. Okay, so that must be painful. They lost this against Ahmad Al-Rahi. Is it Saudi Arabia? Kingdom Saudi Arabia? I'm not sure I can see the flag clearly. I think that's why it is. All right, fair enough. So let's see 12 games ongoing. Let's look at any game that's running right now. Let's look at another. Wanyaland is playing. This is amazing. We should have been following this guy through and through. Wanyaland is FM Harold Wanyama of Uganda, and his opponent has exactly time trouble 7 seconds, 12 seconds. He plays a knight off quite reliably, and he goes in for the poison pawn variation. Okay, but opts not to pick the pawn, and that's probably not a good idea because in general, if you're going for the poison pawn, you more or less go ahead and pick it. You can't bulk. Okay, so allowing this structure, allowing this f5 is generally not a good idea because we have a lot of weaknesses, and this bishop becomes terrible. A lot of electrical weaknesses, and this bishop becomes a terrible piece. And I'm not sure how. Okay, but suddenly, actually, black is already sort of okay here. Okay, so this is on Wanyaland. How did Wanyama lose the game? I don't understand what happened there. I don't understand because he lost, and he's looking in a position where he looks like he's winning completely. And as black, maybe he planted something and it's not clear. Maybe in time trouble because this is where he was, and suddenly, why not just pick this? Is there a problem that I'm missing? Analysis board, is there a problem I'm missing in that position? Let's see. It's hard to understand what's going on. Here, no, not just pick, no. If you pick this, okay. Yeah, this is too easy. Pick the bishop, queen the pawn. Pick the bishop, queen the pawn. The rook can't stop both pawns. The rook can't stop both pawns. The rook can't stop both pawns. Let's make a queen. Okay, fair enough. So I don't know how Wanyama lost this one. Really, I don't understand it. But he did lose. So that is quite something to see. Yeah, he let that piece fall. So okay. And even in this position, he's still winning, no? Check first. Up, picks the bishop, rook comes. This is interesting. So this is a correct move. King comes here, picks here, and you can't pick here because of this. The rook falls. Interesting. So in this position, what should happen is that if the difference is that if you pick first, then this check happens, and just picks. Okay, so that was okay. So that's what happened. That's the wrong placement of it. I think this was just a bad move. The Wanyama, he would probably play here or there. Dad. I don't have the one now. Yes. I can't do that one. Yes, you can. Just give me. I give you. I'll never test it. You want to test it? Yeah. Sorry. I want to test it. It's green. But your fever has gone down a little bit, so you don't need this. How are you feeling? Feeling a little sick? I'm feeling so much sick. You're feeling so much sick? What are you feeling? So much sick. What are you feeling? Why do you feel? You want that one? Wow. Yeah. Wow. Come show people what you're saying wow about. What are you saying wow about? I'm saying this one is the right one. I had to do that one. No, I'm so sick. Yes. You're a little unwell. Let me measure the right amount. Medicine that you've shaken. There you go. Okay. How does it taste? Delicious. Delicious. I really want more. No, that's enough. For some reason, this girl loves medicine. She has a cough. She had a fever earlier, but the fever is resolved. But she does have quite a cough. That's it, mommy. Say bye to everybody. Bye. They're in the camera. Let me show you where they're looking at you. See if they're seeing. You can see. There you are. Bye. Bye. All right. Bye. Bye. Okay. So yeah, that's working from home. Let's see if the games are still ongoing. I think that was probably, oh, there's one more round. Let me see. How many rounds are this? Out of that's round 10 rounds. Andy is leading. Let me just check if what you're able to see. Oh, and it's actually finished actually. And Lakshan Samba has won. Then Andy, their prizes for this. Um, their prizes for this. Okay, let me see if you can see that. But I can do just to this is a little bit and make this a little bigger so you can see the end of that. Okay, that's fine. Let me see. I'm wondering why this is still telling me about next round. That's the final standing of 11 rounds. Let's see Lakshan Samba, country not written. Andy is from Zimbabwe. Egypt, not written country. Egyptians are a real powerhouse. South Africa. This is strange because we were expecting a lot of dominance from Asians, but in fact, the dominance is coming from Africa. So Sol is from Morocco, Algeria, Banelevich is from South Africa, Dragono is Egypt, Naruto, country not indicated, Moheb Amir is from Egypt, Handy Andy is from Zimbabwe, and Action Samba, again, not known which country is not indicated. So this is quite interesting. And Lakshan Samba performance is 2742. Those who win this, the performance in the region of 2700, which is really, really high. The chess is a bit overrated. The average rating for this tournament, let me just see if we can do a full screen of everything that we are doing. Let me just add a full screen here so that we can see everything that we are presenting. How do we do that? Come back to our sources. Sorry, I'm talking to myself and thinking out loud. Window capture. Let's do an existing window, do Opera browser, and do OK. I think now you can see everything that I'm looking at, but some of this content isn't for you, so I'm going to scroll that down a little bit, perhaps bring this on top. Narrow it, make it very, very tiny, bring it somewhere down here. Let's narrow this a little bit, bring it up, close a lot of the gaps. I think it's fine. I think you can follow everything that's happening from there. You can make this a little bigger. There you go. Okay, general web can make it a bit bigger and put it down somewhere here. That's okay. So what we are looking at on the screen, now you'll see everything I'm looking at. And the average rating here is 2301. 797 games are played. 7% draws only, absences were 13%, no buy whatsoever. This is Arab African Chess Championship, and we can look at how the games fared. There are people we're looking for in this tournament. Atlas Lion must be Moroccan. Okay, so let's have a look. Lakshan Samba, country not indicated. Handy Andy is from Zimbabwe. This is Egypt. Naruto not indicated. Dragon War Egypt. Banelevich South Africa. Atala from the Frank Algeria. Sol is from Morocco. Saif, country not indicated. Mel Gabri, I suspect will be Egypt, but he's not indicated. YHK not indicated. South African Wolf, obviously, the name tells it all. Pimpo not indicated. Early chess from Morocco. Yami not indicated. This is Tunisia. Actual Labecha, that is Tunisia. This is Turkey or that's Turkey. That's a Turkish flag. Can't see it very clearly, but looks like the Turkish flag. Atlas Lion from Morocco. Zimbabwe. This is Morocco. Syria. Okay. Sorry, we went too far ahead. Algeria. So basically, lots of these players were African. Tactinos is from Zambia. I don't remember the name of Tactinos, but it's a very strong player actually. I don't expect this is PDM, concerning Mulenga. Maybe he is, but I can't remember who's using this Tactinos. And by his standards, this would be a really poor performance. I am Dapse from Nigeria. Oladipo, is it? Oladipo. I did just the other one. I know you didn't, mommy, but you are feeling better already. Dad. Yes, tell her. Did you know this round one? I don't like it. She loves medicine. Yeah. That's because what I don't like this one. Mommy, it will fall down. You'll break it. What's that in there? This is powder. You have to put some water into it so that it can work. But we'll only give it to you if you need it for now. If your fever has gone down and you're feeling better, it's okay. Yes. Dad. Are you feeling better? No, you're not. No. You don't have a fever, Mom. Your fever is gone. Even your. Mommy, tell the truth. Are you feeling better? Come, let people see your face. And yeah, tell the truth. Are you feeling better? I know you love medicine, but tell the truth. Telling the truth is important. Are you feeling better? And tell me, I'm your daddy. Are you? You won't get mad. No, I'll not get mad. Why? Are you feeling better? A little bit. You're feeling a little bit? No, you're feeling better a lot. Dad, I'm a little dear. But you should always tell the truth, okay? If you don't tell the truth, it's not good. Dad, Dad, look at the other one is finished, and the next one is finished. Maybe we make more, and then the other one we have to make it, and then we. Oops, why is this here? Let's delete that. Okay. So can I go back to what I was doing? No. Please. No. Yes. No, Dad. Fine. You stay here with me as I finish what I'm doing. But don't make noise because we are doing a stream. Okay. Fair enough. So I'm talking to the people. They can see in the background. So I'm looking for some really strong. Let's look at PDM. What happened in his games actually? Let's look at his games. And game number one. Let me check whether I'm sure you can see the whole board. Full analysis window. PDM is what color? Is black. Wow, with a 2592 rating. Okay, so what on earth is this? Okay, bishop's opening. Okay, these kinds of moves I'm not a very big fan that I don't develop, but it's not impossible. It allows for that move, and fortunately it also allows for an isolated pawn sitting on d5. This pawn is isolated, so that is not ideal. And that pawn falls. I don't think that can qualify as a pawn sacrifice because now it may look like white has the pawn and the compensation, exchange of everything, has a queenside pawn majority, maybe. That's a strange move. It's a really strange move. And okay, so in this position, that was just a blunder by white to allow for, actually, there's no defense, is there? Wow. I think white thought the black they could play here, but then the queen just picks. See, if this is played, this is just picked because that is pinned there. So that doesn't work. So the knight is lost. And just like that, I think. Wow, that. Oh, this is so strange. This is so strange. Because you see, it looks like an extra piece, but then it looks like an extra piece, but then there are 3 points, and the 3 points are passed on the queen side. So this already not good. So, and I think what black has to be very careful here. Okay. Oh no, he missed that chance to pick the pawn. So here, let's pick the pawn with a check. If the king comes to c2, you check and pick the c4 pawn. That's just a clean free pawn. Oh, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible, really, that this was allowed to happen. Oh my, this is just a joke, no? And this is completely winning. Okay, fair enough. Let's see the next game. Maybe time pressure. I think it's just to appreciate the results. So yeah, so I would imagine that in this position, white is just better. He's winning a pawn immediately. No, that won't happen. It may happen actually, because queen here, bishop out, queen goes to f7. C6, f6. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, fair enough. And then just pick the pawn. I think I'm doing just okay. Oh, you're winning now? That's strange. These computers are not being serious. Yeah, now the buy is going up a little bit. But I thought maybe a better move was this working? No, there's a pawn hanging, so you can't do that. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, so this was just okay. That pawn is picked. What is the mistake there? That is a free pawn to be picked. All right, let's see what happens. How do people see moves like this? Zillion, because that is such a computerish move. Just to understand why this move first and then followed by that move. It's not something that people are going to pick immediately. That I don't believe. I think that needs to be checked. but maybe it's too simple, I'm not sure. And then just that kind of lost here, but here I'm not super convinced. I'm not super convinced about the move. All right. Okay, let me finish so that I can take care of you. All right, guys. So I gotta go because my young girl is not feeling too well. So I'm gonna spend a bit of time with Tello. What makes you happy? Why?
Because the person didn't tell to me. That's why.
That's why.
Yeah, my favorite powder does. I'll show you guys.
Yes. Inside your bag. There is something in your nose that you need to clear. Nobody can see what it is that you're pointing. Okay. She loves medicine. Fortunately, it's locked and children can't see. And you have to keep this out of reach of children. That is the doctor's instruction. So say bye, guys. You tell everybody bye. Tell them to do all those things. To D. Go ahead.
I hope you love them. You are the class. You don't get to wear the as soon as vacation, vacation. I hope you like our video. As Clyde and doing this vacation meal. So goodbye to everyone.
So what she means is ding that notification bell. And what do they do with their thumbs? Okay. Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you. Cheers. Gotta stop now. My girl is not very feeling too well.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Bye.